I was offered a house in Florida for just 40% of its market value. Pool, palm trees, ocean view. And you know what scares me the most? I almost said yes.
L, we call that the chance of a lifetime.
Or a very expensive mistake.
The owner says, take it now because tomorrow will be too late.
What's happening to Elliot right now is called the anchoring effect.
So my brain fell in love with that 40%?
Exactly, and stop noticing the risks. But what if we turn on the voice of doubt? What would we hear?
The voice of doubt? Liv, you're suggesting that I should look for dirt where I only want to see blue water in the pool?
Okay, if we turn the excitement off, there are at least 3 reasons why it's this cheap. First, insurance problems because of hurricanes. Second, hidden flood damage in the foundation. Third, a content house next door. You think you're buying a peaceful home, but instead you get influencers screaming into microphones and filming pranks 24/7. You're not buying a house. You're buying a front row seat to digital chaos.
Hold on. Quick test for the studio and everyone watching. What's the biggest red flag here? A, the price is 60% below market value. B, the seller keeps rushing you. Buy it now. C, you're not given time to verify the documents.
I would go with A, money doesn't lie.
Olivia, are you against A, of course?
My internal scanner is screaming about B and C. This is a classic trap. The attractive price becomes such a blinding wrapper that you stop noticing the real issue. You're being carefully stripped of your right to verify. They're not selling you a house. They're selling you urgency.
Anchor, quick conclusion. Content house, you know what? I need time to think. Let's take a short break. And while I try to turn my emotions off, think about this. Have you ever bought a dream that later turned into a trap? Don't switch off.
Our brain evaluates value at 2 different speeds. System 1 reacts instantly. The moment it sees the word sale, it triggers emotions before we've even had time to think. System 2 is responsible for analysis, but it needs time. When emotions take the wheel, we are especially prone to impulsive decisions during the first 90 seconds. That's exactly what phrases like today only or only one left are designed to exploit. A strong decision is born when impulse is tested by analysis.
We're back. Johnny says risk is the fuel of success, while Olivia believes that without verification, that engine eventually explodes. So the real question is, how do you stop your autopilot from crashing your dreams into the first shiny offer it sees? While we were on pause, I weighed all the arguments and made a decision about my Florida deal.
Let me guess, you already sent the check for your oceanfront estate?
No, I didn't buy the house. I bought myself time to think. Following my agent's advice, I did a quick preliminary screening, and that alone was enough to uncover hidden risks. The property sits in a regular flood zone. Hurricane insurance costs a fortune, and the house already has a history of structural damage claims.
Brilliant, Elle. You didn't just save your budget, you broke the script they were trying to trap you in. You refused to let the anchor drag you down and shifted your attention from price to reality. Sometimes, 1 minute of doubt can save you years of problems.
But honestly, emotionally, it still wasn't easy. I had already moved into that house in my imagination. I had already arranged the furniture. I could already see myself drinking coffee on that terrace under the palm trees. Turns out, walking away from a dream hurts, even when you know it has a fake bottom.
Of course it hurts. Your brain had already claimed that future as real. But this is exactly where true freedom begins. The moment you stop seeing it as a lost opportunity and start seeing it as a successful investment in your own safety. You didn't lose a house, Elle. You escaped a trap before it became a catastrophe.
You know what's funny? I started this episode with one rule. Grab it while it's hot. And now I'm thinking, if someone pushed me that hard, I'd probably be the first one to hit pause. Wait, so the absolute best deal today was the one you did not make?
That's exactly what scares me.
Exactly. That's what real mastery looks like. Spotting the risks early enough so you don't have to pay for the mistakes later. When you have facts, you have something solid to stand on. And that allows you to play by your own rules. not the ones imposed on you.
Okay, then let's make this practical. What should you do when an offer looks too perfect?
First, never make decisions under time pressure.
Second, find at least 2 reasons why this could be a bad deal.
And third, verify the facts before you start imagining your perfect life. Today I realized something important. This doubt didn't steal my dream of a home near the ocean. Actually, it helped me filter that dream. I'm not giving up on the idea. I'm simply going to search for my real home, but this time with my eyes open. And honestly, that may be the best investment of my time. Thank you, my friends, for helping me not confuse a cheap discount with my real values.
Together with our guests, we encourage you to focus on your real well-being. If an offer or idea affects your future or the safety of your loved ones, look for facts, not just beautiful promises. And remember, clearly define what you truly want. Hit pause when someone rushes you. Compare opportunities with your goals, not just with the price. Verify facts before trusting impressions, and never confuse temptation with value. Don't buy a dream before you verify it. Take care of yourselves and your clear mind. This show was animated in Blender. AI technologies were used for the character voices. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.